Imagine a battle between two of the most formidable predators in the animal kingdom, the mighty polar bear and the fearsome saltwater crocodile. These giants dominate their respective environments and reign supreme in their classes. The polar bear is the largest living bear and the most powerful land carnivore, while the saltwater crocodile is the biggest and deadliest reptile. But if these two apex predators were to face off, who would emerge victorious? To answer this question, we need to analyze their physical attributes, hunting strategies, strengths, and weaknesses. But before we dive into this epic clash, let's first explore the characteristics that make each of these creatures a force to be reckoned with. Meet the polar bear. To find the polar bear in its natural habitat, we must journey to the Arctic Circle. These massive predators roam across Alaska, Canada, Greenland, Russia, and Norway, dominating the frozen tundra in the icy waters of the Arctic Ocean. Closely related to the brown bear, polar bears have evolved to thrive in extreme cold, making them the undisputed kings of their frigid domain. Polar bears are sexually dimorphic, meaning males are significantly larger than females. Adult males typically measure between 8 and 10 feet in length and weigh over 1,700 pounds. The heaviest recorded polar bear tipped the scales at a staggering 2,200 pounds. Standing 5 feet tall at the shoulder, these bears are true giants. Their immense size helps them store fat to survive harsh winters and maintain their status as apex predators. As hypercarnivores, polar bears rely on a meat-heavy diet. More than 70% of their food consists of animal protein, primarily from ringed seals, bearded seals, and harp seals. They occasionally hunt larger prey such as walrus calves, reindeer, and even beluga whales and narwhals. Their hunting methods are incredibly effective, whether stalking prey across the ice or ambushing unsuspecting seals at breathing holes. Polar bears are powerful swimmers, capable of reaching speeds of 6 miles per hour in the water and swimming for hours or even days at a time. On land, they can sprint up to 25 miles per hour, making them one of the fastest large predators on ice. A polar bear's weapons include 3.75-inch long claws, which are curved and razor-sharp for gripping prey. Their teeth are equally menacing, with 42 sharp fangs designed to bite through thick blubber and flesh. They also boast the strongest bite force of any bear, measured at 1,200 pounds per square inch, PSI, making them a nightmare for any creature unlucky enough to be caught in their jaws. These features, combined with intelligence and adaptability, make the polar bear an apex predator unlike any other. Meet the crocodile. On the opposite end of the spectrum, we have the saltwater crocodile, the largest living reptile. Unlike polar bears, which thrive in cold climates, crocodiles inhabit warm tropical regions, including Africa, Southeast Asia, India, Australia, and the Americas. These cold-blooded reptiles rely on external heat sources to regulate their body temperature, basking in the sun to warm up and retreating to the water to cool down. Saltwater crocodiles can grow to extraordinary sizes. A 17-foot-long croc might weigh around 1,000 pounds, but a fully grown 23-foot behemoth can weigh over 2,200 pounds. Their bodies are built for ambush hunting, low to the ground, heavily armored with thick, scaly skin, and equipped with one of nature's most lethal bite forces. Crocodiles are opportunistic predators, feeding on anything they can overpower. Their prey includes fish, birds, deer, gazelles, and even baby hippos. They are expert hunters, relying on stealth to glide through the water undetected before launching a sudden, explosive attack. A crocodile's true weapon is its mouth, a bone-crushing set of jaws lined with 66 razor-sharp teeth. The saltwater crocodile has the most powerful bite in the animal kingdom, delivering a staggering 3,700 pounds per square inch of force. If its prey struggles, the crocodile performs the infamous death roll, a brutal twisting maneuver that rips flesh apart and drowns its victim. Crocodiles are deceptively fast, reaching speeds of 18 miles per hour in water and moving with surprising agility on land. Their ability to strike quickly, combined with unmatched bite strength, makes them one of the deadliest predators on Earth. The fight. Who would win? With these two titans facing off, the outcome of the battle depends on several factors, particularly the environment. If the fight were to take place in the Arctic, the crocodile wouldn't last long. Being cold-blooded, it would struggle to regulate its body temperature, quickly becoming sluggish and eventually succumbing to the freezing conditions. In this scenario, the polar bear would win effortlessly without even needing to fight. However, if the battle were set in the crocodile's tropical habitat, the polar bear would face an uphill battle. While the bear wouldn't be as severely impacted by the warm climate as the crocodile would be in the cold, it would still be at a disadvantage. The crocodile would have the home field edge, using the water as a weapon. If the bear entered the water, the croc would have an overwhelming advantage, ambushing it with a devastating bite and dragging it into a death roll. In this case, the crocodile would likely emerge victorious. A neutral battleground. Now let's consider a fair fight in a temperate environment with both land and water available. In this case, the battle becomes much closer, with each predator having equal opportunities to exploit its strengths. If the fight occurs on land, the polar bear holds the advantage. With its speed, agility, and strength, the bear could maneuver around the crocodile and avoid its deadly jaws. One well-placed attack from the polar bear, particularly from behind, could crush the croc's relatively weak skull and spine. Additionally, the bear's endurance would allow it to outlast the crocodile in a prolonged fight. However, if the battle moves into the water, the crocodile becomes the dominant force. Even though the polar bear is an excellent swimmer, it cannot match the agility, speed, and stealth of the crocodile in its aquatic domain. The croc could deliver a single devastating bite, potentially ending the fight instantly. If the bear is caught off guard and pulled into deeper waters, it has little chance of survival. Final verdict. So, who would win? The answer depends on where and how the fight unfolds. If the battle takes place in water, the crocodile has a clear upper hand. If it occurs on land, the polar bear has the advantage. In a neutral environment with both land and water, the polar bear's intelligence and endurance may give it a slight edge. Ultimately, this fight could go either way. If the polar bear plays the long game and avoids direct confrontation with the crocodile's jaws, it can wear down its opponent and land a decisive blow. But if the croc manages to clamp down on the bear with its monstrous bite force, the battle is over in an instant. In a close matchup like this, the winner is determined by strategy, positioning, and a bit of luck. While the polar bear might have a slight edge overall, one mistake could mean a swift and brutal end at the jaws of the crocodile. It's a battle of intelligence, endurance, and brute strength versus stealth, precision, and sheer bite power. No matter the outcome, this is one fight that would go down as one of nature's most epic showdowns.